What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be doing something a little bit different from what you're used to. We are on the official Jurassic World Evolution 3 webpage, and we are going to be talking about some concerns that I might have about the game. Now, don't get it twisted. I will still be playing the hell out of this game when it comes out, but I just have some concerns, and I'm not going to go too much into detail about them because Evolution Square and Best in Slot have already covered them in their videos, and they kind of have the same concerns. So I figured I would just have my take on this, and again, I'm not going to go too much into detail about it, but yeah, it's there. So yeah, if you enjoy this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. And with that, let's get on with the video, shall we? So yeah, anyway, here we've got the database for the dinosaurs that are pretty much confirmed for the game, and some of them will be getting cut from the game to try and focus on the breeding mechanics and whatever, which is understandable, you know, because sometimes when you want to make a game great, you gotta make some sacrifices. But one of my concerns is the way they're going about it. Because I figured what they would do is have all the movie canon dinosaurs, that's kind of a plus, or at least almost all of them. And they would, like, maybe have some, like, fan favorites and some brand new species as well. But, like, how they're going about this, it's kind of worrying me. Because, like, there are some dinosaurs that are pretty much confirmed and others that are like soft confirmed. So like take the Ankylodocus for example. So if the Ankylodocus is confirmed and so is the Stegoceratops, which is somewhere down here. Give me a second. There it is. So yeah, if these two species are confirmed, then there's a very high chance that Spinoraptor will also be confirmed. And that's like kind of a given because it's like a fan favorite. And then you got to add like Indoraptor, Scorpius Rex, and Spinoceratops because they're film/TV show canon dinos, because the Indominus Rex is pretty much canon. So like, and you've also got like new species like the Guanlong in the deluxe edition, as well as the what's it called, the Protoceratops, and Psittacosaurus, which is going to be in the base game, and so is Patagotitan, which is awesome and all, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried about some fan favorites of mine. Like, I mean, I was worried about whether the Utahraptor was going to get cut from the game, and I'm glad it didn't, because it's right there. But I'm also worried about my other feathery friends, such as Yutyrannus, Deinocheirus, and Gigantoraptor, because they're not confirmed as of yet. Maybe in 6 days they'll be confirmed. Because if you remember in Jurassic World Evolution 2, they had 122 species in the game altogether. And in this game, there's going to be 82 out of the 122, which means 40 species are getting cut. So this is where I have some concerns, because they're confirming dinosaurs like, say, take Archaeornithomimus, for example. This is one of those species that if it was cut from Jurassic World Evolution 3, I could honestly care less. Because, look at it, Archaeornithomimus just doesn't really do anything for me. Struthiomimus at least is an iconic dinosaur within the game franchise. Hell, it's the first dinosaur you ever hatch in the first game. The only reason Archaeornithomimus exists is because of that one reference Claire Dearing made in Jurassic World. Like, it's just, I don't know. I mean, if you like Archaeornithomimus, I can respect that, but it just doesn't really do anything for me. Another example would be Atrociraptor. Now, I get it. Atrociraptor is a film canon dino, but it looks so similar to Velociraptor, and I bet a lot of you can agree with me on this, but like, what can you get out of Atrociraptor that you can't get out of Velociraptor? You know what I'm saying? We already have like other dromaeosaurs like Utahraptor, Pyroraptor, and even Deinonychus, as much as it is to say it, have a lot more going for them, because Deinonychus, even though that looks like a mutated tadpole, at least it's different enough to be distinguished from Velociraptor. Now, again, I get it. Atrociraptor is a film canon species, but I feel like it's just very similar to Velociraptor. Maybe a little bulkier, but that's about it. It even has the same animation sets. Like, if you look at Velociraptor, yeah, they have, like, the same animation sets. Like, look at that. Look at the baby turning around. Or the juvenile. Yeah, it's got the same animations as Atrociraptor. And then you got Troodon, which is pretty much confirmed. Troodon is kind of different enough in a way where it could be like, you know, its own thing. But then you got like Proceratosaurus and Stegosaurus, which are pretty much the same, as well as Coelophysis. And, you know, I'm kind of worried about Coelophysis because I kind of do like Coelophysis. It's a cool species. And I'm worried if that might get cut from the game as well. And also, we don't have any new pterosaurs or any new aquatics or whatever. And, like, we've already got, like, we'll just say roughly 60 out of the 82 species confirmed. Even though this is only showing 40, we've got, you know, basically more than that pretty much confirmed. Some of them are soft confirmed because, like, a lot of them, some of them are, like, movie canon dinos or Camp Cretaceous canon dinos. Like, I don't know. So, yeah, and, like, another example, we got some new species like Patagotitan. Patagotitan is seemingly no different from, say, Alamosaurus in a way. Like, I mean, I love it. I always welcome new species into these games. But what can Patagotitan provide for me that Brachiosaurus can't? Or Apatosaurus can't? Or even Diplodocus. We've got Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, and even Dreadnoughtus being confirmed into the game. And even, like, creatures like Centausaurus, that's another example like Archaeornithomimus. What can Centausaurus provide that Parasaurolophus and Corythosaurus can't? Because those two are pretty much confirmed. It would have been better, I think it would have been better to switch Centausaurus out for Olorotitan. That's just me, though. I mean, you got my boy Giganotosaurus being confirmed. And you know what I also love? I also love how they're showing the Dominion variant and not the Evolution variant. And the same goes with the Iguanodon, if we can find it. Iguanodon. Ha, there you are. Yeah, it's showing the Dominion Iguanodon and not the Evolution Iguanodon. So will they be coming back, the Evolution variants of creatures? So if Kentrosaurus gets confirmed, will it be the Camp Cretaceous Kentrosaurus or will it be the Evolution Kentrosaurus? Like, that's what's confusing me, you know what I'm saying? And like Evolution Square made a valid point that I think and she thinks as well, that they're mainly focusing on dinosaurs that were in the first base game. Like Nodosaurus, Sauropelta, and like other dinosaurs that were in the first game are most likely going to be in the game. As for the second game, we don't know. Maybe the base game, but like maybe any DLCs or something. Like some of them survived, like Utahraptor. But again, I'm very worried about other dinosaurs that were released in Jurassic World Evolution 2 that are kind of fan favorites to me. Like Dinochirus or Yutyrannus or even Gigantoraptor. What's going to happen to them? Are they going to get cut? Is one of them going to get cut? Are all three of them going to make the cut? Like, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I get why they're doing it, because so they can have enough time with the juvenile mechanics. I think no matter what dinosaurs make the cut and what dinosaurs don't, people are going to complain. Because there could be like a certain dinosaur that a lot of people could care less about that gets cut from the game. But then there's one person that thinks, hey, that's my fan favorite. Why did you get rid of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, another example, Lokiceratops. It's cool and all, don't get me wrong. But what can this guy provide that Triceratops, Sinoceratops, and even Nasutoceratops can't? I understand what they're doing. It's how they're doing it that I'm kind of concerned with. And you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. Like, which creature might be safe, which creature might be cut from the game. Yeah, so it's just that. Like, Gigant Spinosaurus looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks really cool. But what can it provide that Stegosaurus and Kentrosaurus can't? I know I'm just going on a long tangent, but that's just me, though. Now, Best in Slot, he made a video covering this topic, too. And he made a very valid point. Why not, for DLCs, release 5 dinosaurs instead of 4, and have one of them be a returning dinosaur that was cut from the base game? That could work. But I was also thinking what they should do is, like, take all the creatures that were cut from the base game and add them in, like, free updates or something. You could still have DLCs, it's just the DLCs will be brand new dinosaurs, whereas the free updates will give you returning dinosaurs. That way you always have something to look forward to, whether you get the DLC or not. But that's just me, though. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. We've also got T-Rex, Spinosaurus, of course, because Spinosaurus was in Jurassic Park 3 as well as Camp Cretaceous. And you've also got Giganotosaurus. But what's going to happen to, say, Acrocanthosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, or even Tarbosaurus? Tarbosaurus might appear because that's kind of soft canon. It was in Hidden Adventure, which, by the way, is no longer available on Netflix. So I don't know what's going to happen with Tarbosaurus. But Acrocanthosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus, you could argue, are like fan favorites. Well, like I said, no matter what creatures get cut from the game, there's always going to be people complaining. So you got to make sacrifices and, yeah. But I think, like, creatures that are unique, like Dunkleosteus and Archelon, are in the game for sure, because they're kind of unique. Oh, and speaking of which, we haven't seen any new aquatics or new pterosaurs make it into this game. Like, I'm still waiting on Hatzegopteryx, a pterosaur that's always been a fan favorite of mine, and Rhamphorhynchus. And as for aquatics, I'm not too sure. Maybe we could have, like creatures like Ammonite or something like that. You know, something unique. And maybe semi-aquatic, since they're introducing, like, semi-aquatic behaviors like the Spinosaurus and baryonic swimming. So maybe they could add in, like, Deinosuchus or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's just me, though. And what about new dinosaurs that I'm looking forward to? Like maybe Shantungosaurus or Plateosaurus or something like that. You know, something that could add something new to the table, especially Plateosaurus. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.